What is up, guys? My name is Rosa, and today I'm going to be talking about one piece of equipment that I think every filmmaker needs, especially if you're a documentary or running gun style filmmaker, and that item is the monopod. So there's two types of monopods that you can get. One is just a regular photo monopod, just a stick on the ground, and you screw your camera into it and it stabilizes your photos a little bit. But we're not going to use that for video. We're going to use a video monopod. If you only have money for one piece of equipment, I would highly suggest a video monopod. I got this one on Amazon for around $70. It is a that. I can't pronounce that. Kulahauda 288. It is a Kulahauda 288 video monopod. It runs for about $70, and this thing is amazing. It's not as well built as something like a Manfrotto, but if you don't have the funds to get one, then this guy is absolutely perfect. It has the feet, it has the ball head, and it locks on the ground, so you can actually use it as a tripod if need be. It's not going to be as stable as something like a tripod shot here that I have holding my camera, but it'll still do the trick. I actually used it for just quick interviews. I had to grab people and interview them for like 30 seconds during my last shoot, and this came in handy so well because I didn't have to unpack a tripod and undo the legs and make sure it's level and everything. I just set this guy up, unscrewed this little ball here. It'll be stable for 30 seconds to a minute, however long you need it. So this is the perfect piece of equipment for any documentary filmmaker, or if you're shooting promotional content where you don't have time to set up a perfect shot, like I was shooting a choir recently, so they were rehearsing and I was just getting B-roll shots of them. So I didn't really have time aside from the interview to actually set up a shot, and that's where this guy comes in handy so much. It gives you the ability to actually move the camera around while it's still stable on the tripod. That's what the feet are for. So you can do all these cool shots, pans, tilts, zooms, and it'll be really stable. So these things eliminate a ton of camera shake and allow you to get smooth, crisp movements that you would not normally get with something like just handheld footage. So like I said, I got this guy here from Amazon for about $70. I'll put a link in the description. And it did come with this monopod tripod head, but I already had one laying around that's a little bit more well built. It's fully metal, and it has a really cool, you can actually unscrew the handle, make it longer, so it's just easier to do panning movements and tilt options and everything. And I just found it a little bit smoother, but this is still perfect. It actually worked really well. I used it for one, but then I remembered, hey, I got this guy, so I just thought that I would use this one because I do like that it allows me to adjust the tension on the fluid head. So that's why I switched the heads. This one works perfectly fine. I actually have no problems with it. The handle is a little short. I do like the longer handle and the fact that I can actually adjust this. But this is a really old monopod head, or tripod head, I guess you can call it. So the one gripe that the one gripe that I had with this monopod is that when it came, this head here, actually, it doesn't use a normal 1/4, is it a 1/4 thread? Just your average thread to mount a camera. Well, in this case, to mount the head. It was like a 3/8 or something, so I had to get something that's called a tripod reducer that I didn't even know existed. I didn't know what that... Yeah, it's just a little piece of metal here that actually allows you to go from the 3/8 mount to a 1/4 mount, which allowed me to put this little head on. So the tripod reducer only cost me like $8. Like I said, it doesn't allow it to sit flush with the new tripod head, but it doesn't affect the performance. It works perfectly fine. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you some B-roll of some of the camera movements that I used with the monopod. So let's go ahead and see that footage right now. $70 a cheap monopod. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. And that's it. That's all I got for this week, and probably for the next 2 weeks, because I'm really bad at putting out content. But keep watching, subscribe, like, share this video, and yeah, be back for next week. I'll probably make some stupid little 30-second video again like I did last time. That's all I got for today. Bye.